So if I look like I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, there's a good reason for that. Because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Went to bed as normal, about 11 o'clock, and I could hear this cow down here mooing. So I thought, oh, just better double check, make sure there's not a real issue, nothing stuck or jammed or anything like that. Came down, and what it was one of the cows in here, I think actually it was her calf was in the creche there, lid in the corner. Don't you start with me. Pack it in, you. In the corner there, fast asleep, quite happy. Calf was fast asleep, and the cow was with her muzzle through the gate there, mooing right in his ear hole. You know, not just the occasional moo, but moo, 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 moo. Right, she's bagged up, she's full, she's uncomfortable, she wants to be sucked out by the calf, and the calf can't be asked to move. So all I did was I got in there, kicked the calf out, calf went outside with the cow, she shut up. And the same happened at 1 o'clock in the morning, and the same happened at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like all flipping night. It's like the calf could not be bothered to take a drink, not interested, cow was uncomfortable, and all night, flipping moo, 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 moo. And bearing in mind, that's my bedroom window up there. Gosh, loud. Anyway, morning world. Welcome to Thursday, 29th of December. 2022 is almost done. We're going to give these guys a bale because they finished off what I gave them yesterday, and then we're going to try and find something interesting to do. So I haven't decided yet. Better be something. You know the score, you know what you got to do. Go up, in you go. You're bulling, aren't you? Hey. We'll come and sort that out in a minute. Right, got to get them little monkeys in there. Go on. That was easier than I expected. Now for the easy bit. Okay, that's everything fed. There you go. Breakfast is served. I need another bale. That will do. So one of these then. Right, we'll get a rough estimate first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 28. 28 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 high. I'll just take those two there. So, well, we might have enough. We might. I can't remember if there's any gaps at the back though. I think I stacked them all back to the back to the back fence, back wall, but I don't remember. So we are going to have to get up there and have a look. You stable? Stable enough. Last one. Right, don't fall down there. Don't fall down there. Or in fact, don't fall down any of them. That's a small one in there. Good time to change the light bulbs if they're out. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go with a 7 for it. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 times 6. 42 times 4 equals 168. That's more than I thought I had. 168 divided by 2 equals, no, 168 divided by 2 equals 84 days. Remember that. 84 days plus the 19 bales of silage, which should give me basically another 10 days. 94 days. Is that enough? So 3 months. January, February, March, end of March. Still going to be blinking tight. I don't think we're going to have anything left over this year. And I think we're still going to have to pray for a dry early spring. Well, I had intended to go and find something interesting to do this afternoon, but all it's done, well, I'll give you a clue. All it's done is rain and make wet. So we're going to have a quick look at the cattle. If it stops, we might go and have a little walk down bottom paddock. Crumble, come on, come on in. I'll shut the collies in for a minute. These two will not come for a walk with me if I've got the collies. Well, Crumble might, come on. Biscuit definitely won't. She's yeah, she's far too stuck up to be seen with a couple of collies. They're all commoners. Come on, Crumble. She says, I don't really want to. I want to sit in the house by the log burner. Exercise do you good. Come on, you. Right. Yeah, the weather's been pretty unfriendly, to be honest. It's I've had no inclination to come out and do anything outside that I don't have to, because it's been kind of like this all day. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it's not heavy, it's just light, what we call lazy rain. You know, it's that stuff that don't go around or nothing, it just goes through, doesn't it? Yeah, come on, come on in. Come on, Crumble. Come on, Crumble, I get my feet dirty. Come on, Crumble. Come on, look at that. Keen as mustard to go for a walk in it, eh? You can tell. Come on, come on. You can see the problem. This is why we couldn't leave. That's why we couldn't leave the young stock outside. They would have just chewed the place up no end. So there is water. Well, everywhere. Rabbits. Yeah, the rabbits are going to be suffering a bit too. See the holes? They're all full of water, which means they can't go down very deep, which means quite often they're easy prey to the old fox because they can't get out of his way. He can dig down to them easy. So, or they just go and take shelter in my hay barn. That's a pretty good place, yeah. Between my bales, bed and breakfast. What more could you want? Oh yeah, looks like they found a fox turd to go and pee on. So they find a fox turd, one of them has to pee on it, and the second one has to pee on it. But because the second one peed on it, the first one has to go back and pee on it again. And then suddenly the second one has to go back and pee on it again, just to know. It seems to be whoever peed last is in charge. Do you find that with your dogs? You know, oh, you peed, I must pee. I must pee last. Last up, best dressed. I don't know. Okay, well, while I'm out here walking the dogs, I'm just videoing little messages on my phone, sort of 1 minute at a time, and then sending them to Mrs. P through WhatsApp. Basically, I'm just doing her little snippets of the walk I'm doing with the dogs, because obviously her dog's with us, so she can kind of be with us, and she can relive it. She can go over and over again. So, because obviously she's stuck in hospital, can't get home, bored out of her Swede, not really very happy about being there, and I'm just trying to do everything I can to not rub it in or anything, but you know, remind her that we're thinking of her, as I know a lot of you are as well. So I've had lots of kind messages from folks wishing Mrs. P well, and it's appreciated. I know she reads a lot of them. She doesn't reply to them, but she does read them. So yeah, all those kind messages folks send my wife wishing her well. She will get well. It will happen. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So, what's a biscuit? What's a biscuit? So yes, thank you for your kind words and kind thoughts. So right, I'm going to put this one down, pick this one up, and do another video. We're looking for deer or anything. Well, we found the pond. Right, I've just sent her that one. The pond is brimming. It is, well, it's overflowing. There you are. It's literally going down that way. So it is nice to see that full again. And it'd be nice, hopefully, in the spring, maybe we'll see some frogs born in there. I'm not going to put any in this year. I'm pretty sure that at least some of the little frogs that we would have released in there, or the frogs we put in there over the last couple of years, something must have survived. Hope something survived. So it'd be nice to see if we can get some natural colonisation in there. So this year we're not going to put any in there at all. We'll let Mother Nature do what Mother Nature does best. Right, well, no sign of any deer. They're obviously not playing today. There's a little diddy pond up here too. This track is very well worn through here. Very well worn. This is nearly all deer. In fact, you can see the spoor. But, yeah, that's the ickle pond. And I reckon they often sleep up on top of here. So quite often we'll walk down here quietly and heads will pop up over there. And I reckon they sleep up on top of that bank, get back in the cover if the weather's a bit manky, and they'll come down here for a drink because they're less exposed and closer to cover than the pond down there where we cut the grass around it. So you might, some of you who have been here not very long may wonder why we cut the grass around this pond here. Well, this is kind of, I'll put it like a campsite. I've got one or two friends who'd like to do a bit of wild camping, and it's for them, us if we decide to do it. But to me, I mean, there is vehicular access in here if we want to, well, obviously because I mow it, but this is quite a nice little place to set up a campsite and just a tent or a whatever, and just sit quietly away from the world, because sometimes the world, well, it's just too much. So shut it out, hopefully it goes away. So especially in the summer when all these trees are in leaf, it's a quiet, private little corner. Kind of nobody knows it's there. The only people who can see you are in airplanes or, you know, satellites with a pair of very, very powerful binoculars. Yeah, you can go back in there. Okay, right, we'll start making our way back home. I think we've got away from getting wet. Dogs are having fun. They've not found anything to chew yet. So, well, maybe apart from the odd rabbit turd. But, yeah, back home.